as I was telling you and the videos before, we're gonna talk about now about how to deal with shapes that have holes in them, okay? And for that, I'm gonna use exercise 15 from the lesson and another additional example. What we need to understand here is that we're always gonna be asked to find the shaded region, right? And so that actually means there's always going to be a hole we need to get rid of. That hole is going to be interpreted as a subtraction when it comes to find the total area. So think about this bigger circle as the first area, and then this smaller circle as the second area. But in this case, our total area now, it's not going to be an addition as before. Now we're going to subtract it. Because if I take this big circle and I subtract this smaller circle, then I'm going to get the shaded region. Now, of course, as you noticed already, we're not going to work with complete circles, right? We're going to be working with semicircles. And so we know the first area gonna be half the circle, and so that's gonna be 3.14 times. Think about this entire thing is 1, 3, and 1, so it's a total of 5. Okay, so the diameter is 5. So what that tells me is that I'm thinking about 2.5 square. Okay, so 3.14 times 6.25. That's a long multiplication I decided to do on a side so we wouldn't get such a long video. And so that's going to be 19.625 and divided by 2. That's going to get us 9.8125 square centimeters. That's going to be the first area. Now the second area, again, it's going to be a semicircle. This way, and so we have 3.14, and now think about only this 3 centimeter diameter, right? I need half of it only, which is 1.5 squared, and that is going to be 2.25, like this, divided in 2, sorry, I need to erase here, divided in 2, and then times 2.25 divided in 2. And so that's gonna get me, remember the 7.065 we got before? That's gonna be the same one. So that's useful to actually keep our calculations on an extra paper, right? And so here, the half of that is gonna be 325. That's what I had on my notebook. And so here, it's gonna be square centimeters, right? Now think about the total area. The total area gotta be the subtraction of these two, okay? And so I'm gonna say that, well, that's actually a pretty long expression, so let's hope it's gonna fit over here. So it's gonna be 9.8125 minus 3.5325, which really is not that difficult to find out, right? If you think about it. I mean, here we're gonna get 0, 0. That's gonna be 8, and that's gonna be 2, and then we're gonna have 6 over here. So 6.28 is gonna be our answer. Square centimeters, of course. See? That easy. Not really complicated at all if you know what you're doing and if you are organized enough. Now I'm going to present you the other exercise. You're more than welcome just to pause the video, work on that, and then check on your process and answer with me. Okay? So think about that exercise and you can work it out on your own. And then just play again the video and see. Again, if I want to know what the region, the shaded region is, I mean the area of that shaded region, then I'm going to think about that as the area number 1, which is the circle, right? And then the triangle, I'm gonna say that is the second area. So my total area is gonna be the subtraction of the two, because this triangle is actually a hole in the circle. So in this case, we don't need to divide by 2 anymore, just because we have an entire circle. And so that is 3.14 times, think about the hypotenuse of the triangle. This is our right triangle. So this side over here is an entire diameter. So if this side is 10 millimeters, then I know one radius is 5 millimeters. So I know here I'm going to have 5 squared. And 3.14 times 25, well, that's not really that complicated. We can do it here very fast. That is 20, that's 7, and then 15, and then 8, 2, and 6, and 0, 5, 8, and 7, and then 2 decimal places. That is square millimeters right there. Now let's think about the second area, which is a triangle. The second area is going to be base times height divided in 2. Now again, since this is a right triangle, we know the base is going to be the 6 millimeters over here, and the height is going to be the 8. So 6 times 8 divided by 2. That is 48 divided in 2. That is 24 square millimeters. And then we're just going to subtract. So the total area here, or we can just do it right under as we have done it all the time. It's 78.50 minus 24, which really is not difficult, right? Remember we have to line up the decimal places, the decimal points. So I'm just gonna fill out with zeros here. So this is 0, this is 5, decimal point, 4, and 5. So I'm having 5450 square millimeters. And that's gonna be our final area. So see, it really is very easy. Just try to differentiate when you have to add areas and when you have to subtract areas. That's gonna be the key for everything. All right? See you later.